Welcome in, everybody, to the NJCAA Network. I'm Zach McKinstry. It's our final day of fall championship selection shows, and we've got for you D1 NJCAA Volleyball to be played in Clarksville, Tennessee at Dunn Center on the campus of Austin Peay State University. Excited for the 16 teams to make it. Here's what the bracket looks like. Currently, we have 12 district champions, 4 teams are at-large bids, and it's a pretty standard 16-team bracket. There is a consolation bracket for 9th, 7th, 5th, and 3rd place, but you gotta win to keep your hopes alive for a national championship, and that's what the bracket looks like. Again, all the games are on the NJCAA Network. Until we get to the final day, all of those games will be on ESPN+, including the championship game on ESPN+. So excited for those teams to get some more exposure. November 20th to the 23rd, again in Clarksville, Tennessee. And without wasting any more time, let's dive into the matchups. First one is the number 1 seed, Florida Southwestern. No surprise there. Make it 5 straight years for the Buccaneers as the Atlantic District champs punch their ticket on Saturday. Head coach Thais Baziketo Allen is looking to make it a 3rd straight national title for FSW. Dating back to 2009, 4 different teams have gone back-to-back, but none have won 3 straight. And we'll see if that changes this year. The Bucs are the number 1 seed. They'll play the 16 seed in the opening matchup, Eastern Wyoming. The Lancers are Region 9 champions and will be national tournament bound for the first time in 26 years. Head coach George Hamilton has done a phenomenal job since being hired in August of 23, going from 10 wins last year to a tournament berth this season. On to the next matchup. It's the 8 and the 9. The 8 seed is Utah State Eastern. The Lady Eagles are through after sweeping Arizona Western in the Mountain District A Finals. This team is top 10 in the NJCAA in blocks per set, thanks to size and athleticism at the net from Rachel West and Clara Phillipson. They look to be a factor in their opening round matchup against our first at-large seed. The 9 seed is Weatherford. Back-to-back years for the Coyotes in the national tournament after a 29-win season concluded with a pair of tight losses to New Mexico Military and Odessa. This team is more than deserving of a spot, though, with 13.13 kills per set this year and 4 players with 2 or more kills per set. Congrats to the 9 seed Weatherford on making the tourney. On to the next matchup, 4 versus 13. The 4 seed is Blinn. 15th all-time tournament appearance for Blinn, who left no doubt this season. Winners of the conference and region tournament, the Buccaneers raced to 38 wins this year behind the stellar play of Kellen Dorotic, who has been one of the best players in the country. The Bucs are rolling as they take on our second at-large team into the tournament, Colby. Last year's Region 6 champ is back into the tournament this year as the second of 4 at-large bids with a 26-4 record. This team has the most kills and assists per set in all of D1 NJCAA volleyball and deserve that at-large seed. We go to the 5 and the 12 matchups. The 5 seed is Northeastern Junior College. The Plainsmen have won 23 of their last 24 contests, with sweeps in most of them, including the Northwest Plains District B Championship. Freshman Natalie Moore has been a force at the net, averaging 1.33 blocks per set this season. And as a team, Northeastern is averaging 2.73. That'll be a big part of their game against the 12 seed and our 3rd at-large bid, Trinity Valley. Make it 3 years in a row that the Cardinals are headed to the national tournament, all of which under head coach Aaliyah Hayes. Freshman outside hitter Sarah Gamboa has looked dominant with over 500 kills this season, and she's had 12 double-digit kill matches in her last 14, including 4 20-plus kill performances. To the 2 and the 15 seed. 2 seed is Miami-Dade. After runner-up finishes in back-to-back years, is this the season that the Sharks break through to win their first title since 2017? As a team, they're hitting .270 this year and averaging 13.56 kills per set. They'll take on the 15 seed in their opening matchup, Eastern Arizona. The Lady Monsters' big win over Snow College punched their ticket as the Rocky Mountain B District champ. Melanie Merrill was great in that one with 18 kills, and she's been a go-to outside hitter for EAC this year, averaging over 3 kills a set. To the 7 and 10 matchup, the 7 seed is Odessa. It's back-to-back years now for Odessa in the national tournament. The Wranglers were crowned Southwest District B champs after a 5-set battle with Weatherford. Odessa had 2 5-set losses in the national tournament last year and are hoping for a different fate in Alabama. They'll play the 10 seed Missouri State West Plains. The Grizzlies missed out on the tournament last year but responded in a big way this season, rattling off 34 wins in a Midwest A district championship. This is a young team with 3 freshmen leading the squad in kills per set, but tons of talent for MSU WP as the 10 seed. Next matchup is the 3 versus the 14, and the 3 seed is New Mexico Military. The Lady Broncos have tallied the most wins since the 2021 season with a 31-2 record in their first tourney appearance since 2022. On top of that, Nimi has won 25 straight and could not be coming into this tournament any hotter. They'll play the 14 seed, Indian Hills. The Warriors are another team that has picked up down the stretch, adding some really tough wins to get to the Midwest District Final against Southwestern Illinois, where they took them down 3-1. Sarah Van Gisteren has 49 kills in her last 2 matches, so look out for her. Last matchup on the way, it's the 6 versus the 11, and the 6 seed is Barton. It's the 22nd national tournament appearance for the Cougars, who picked up a sweep in the Plains District Championship. Barton finished 31-2 this year on an 8-game winning streak and will compete in the opening round matchup against our final at-large team and the final team into this bracket. The 11 seed is Navarro. The season is not over for the Bulldogs, who finished in 3rd place in Hutchinson last year and get another shot at it this season. The 24 squad has been led by head coach Dylan Butler in his first season. He has Navarro dancing for the 5th time in program history. So let's zoom out and take a look at the full bracket as a whole. Of course, the number 1 seed in the top left corner, Florida Southwestern, taking on the 16 seed Eastern Wyoming. Utah State Eastern and Weatherford, Blinn and Colby. Northeastern Junior College taking on Trinity Valley. Miami-Dade and Eastern Arizona. Odessa and Missouri State West Plains, New Mexico Military and Indian Hills, and Barton and Navarro close out that tournament again November 20th to the 23rd at Dunn Center on the campus of Austin Peay State University. Man, we can't wait for this one. There has been so much talent in NJCAA Division I volleyball this year, and can't wait for it to be showcased. Make sure you're tuning in on the NJCAA Network, and you can watch the final day, including that championship game, on ESPN+. Thanks, everybody. Congratulations to the teams that made it, and we can't wait to see you in Clarksville, Tennessee for this year's tournament.